What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I seen this story a couple of days ago, and it was both surprising and a little bit alarming. For some odd reason nowadays, it seems like children are getting younger and younger, and they're being more infatuated with this driving thing. A lot of us as adults, we can't stand driving, me included. I'm on the road all the time doing my job. But, we have younger folks, especially when they're seniors, juniors in high school, they can't wait to get their driver's license. A driver's license represents a certain amount of independence. It also represents a certain amount of freedom. You're almost an adult. You get responsibility. You go out, go to and fro. You're the master of your own destination. True enough. But some people can't wait for that day. And we see it. Car thefts are on the rise. So are carjackings. You got a lot of young kids out here that don't know anything about anything, but they want what they want, and they want it now. This story right here I'm about to share with you is about an 8-year-old boy in Cleveland who was caught driving a stolen car. Now, I've done a story like this before. I think the boy was 8 years old and went on a police chase, was in pursuit by officers, not in Cleveland. It was in another part. I think it was in Alabama. But this story takes place in Cleveland, and it's the same thing. This boy is not even old enough to do a lot of different math, arithmetic, let alone be behind a car. He could hardly see over the dash. And you'll never guess who put him up to doing this. And just take a look at this, guys. This is crazy.
Black and red shoes.
An 8-year-old boy was in trouble for getting behind the wheel and driving an allegedly stolen car.
Radio, he can barely see over the steering wheel.
Police in Cleveland, Ohio eventually caught up with the child.
Come here, no, come here, man.
Let the police. He know this boy can't drive. Oh my God. What is you? Oh my God. What is you?
He was handcuffed and brought over to a patrol car.
Officer, how long am I being there for? How long am I being there for? Officer, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Officer, he had it. He wanted me to drive it. He made me drive it. He made me drive it.
The other person in the car had apparently run off.
Passenger hopped out.
Sit right here. Have a seat. Sit right here.
You're fine. Have a seat.
You okay?
No charges were filed against the younger boy, but according to the Fox 8 investigation team, the older kid did face charges. This is Inside Edition.
Guys, that's a short video, but I want to talk to you guys and just explain, in my mind, from me seeing that, how alarming and scary that is, or that ordeal was. Regardless of him being 8 years old or not, that thing could have ended badly. Did you see the police officer running up to catch the car and stop it? Because it was idling. They jumped out the car. What if it was a child playing on that sidewalk? This could have ended very badly, and it could have put this young boy in a lot of trouble. Just 8 years old. Doesn't know anything about anything. And I want to show you something. There was an older kid with him. We know the 8-year-old boy, now the car was stolen. We know the 8-year-old boy didn't steal the car. The older kid had the car, and then, like he said, told him, hey, you drive. Not saying that the little boy didn't want to now. We're not going to dismiss that. But I'm going to show you how older kids sometimes can corrupt younger kids that want to be like the older kid. And this is something coming up we've all experienced. When you're young, you can't wait to get older. You can't wait to when you're older as a child or a teenager, you can't wait to be an adult. It's always like that. You'll always have once in your life. This little boy, they let go. Innocently they let go because they figured out, he was coerced to do that. He didn't want to do it, but the guy was like, hey, get over there and drive. You know what I'm saying? And that's messed up. We have a lot of younger children being manipulated and pulled into different directions of negative influence by children themselves. This is one of them things where, me sitting back and thinking about it, we really have to supervise our children. We do. When I was younger, if we were with older kids, their character was already checked by our parents to see if we would be safe under their care or not, or being around them. It's like nowadays, it's like we don't do that, or we don't have the time to do that. This boy jumped out of a moving car. The guy left him. The older guy left him. He jumped out later. That's why the cop ran to go get the car, because the car went up on the curb and everything else. That's the thing. He's supposed to be a friend of yours, but what did he do? As soon as the heat came, he jumped out the car and left it all on you. And they locked him up temporarily. But another thing I seen in the video that I liked was when the cop grabbed him by the arm and he was handcuffed and they was walking him to the car. He had a lot to talk about. The cop ain't say nothing, just kept him walking because he gave him time to think in his head. You know what I'm saying? That little boy started rattling off what's going on. Hey, can I ask you something? I didn't want to drive. Evidently, it must have been the truth. They didn't even have a chance to take him down to the station or put him in the car. And did you see at the end? He was crying. He said, I can't breathe. I'm shaking. You see what I'm saying? Those are the things that, at a young age, thank God he doesn't have a record and he didn't have to take that long ride. This is one of the things. They let him go. Hopefully he learns from this. But everybody out here with children, watch who your children's around. You have to watch it. Temptation is pulling at us as adults. What you think it's doing at kids? All different directions. A lot of children or kids, period, are not as privileged as other children to get certain things. So what they do, they go out in the street and feel as though they deserve it and they take it from another child, so on and so forth. There's no way this 8-year-old boy or this teenager, whoever was with him, had such a desire to drive a car that they go steal one. Or where's this boy's parents to where he's getting in a car with another kid? Just some things to think about. Share this video. You got a lot of people out there that got kids, man. And, sometimes we have sons or daughters that are very influential. Like they can be influenced easy. Don't know why it's like that, but it is. So put the word out. Share this video. You don't have to like me or like what I say. Just learn something from what I'm telling you guys out there. Because, I do care. I'm trying to fight this as best I can from the platform I'm at, sitting here talking to you guys. This right here left me beyond words because it's scary. He's only 8 years old. What does that put him in second or first or second grade, depending on when his birthday is? This is a serious problem. Car theft and the will to want to drive and all of this stuff. This could have ended badly for a pedestrian walking. Anybody. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. Spread this video, man, because a lot of people are dealing with this type of situation. And sometimes their children need to see what happens to kids when they don't listen. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.